Hi everyone, my name is Noah from ShipShape PA, and I'm going to be walking you through a 45-minute full body mat Pilates class today. All you need is a mat and some space to work. No weight or any equipment really needed. I am going to use a mat just for a little cushion on my butt here, but we don't really need anything. So we're going to start just in this wide V position with our legs. My hands are going to go long in front of me, and I am going to work on my breath here a little bit and work on a little stretch here. So we're going to start with a exhale, reaching towards those feet, towards the center, towards those toes. Inhale, and then exhale, release back to the top, sitting all the way up. Let's do that again. Inhale to exhale, reach, stretch. Feel that stretch in the back of those legs. Inhale and exhale back to that seated position. Starting to warm up those hamstrings, those calves. Inhale, exhale to reach forward. Inhale and exhale back to seated. Do a few more of these here. If you're just tuning in, welcome. My name's Noah. Inhale, exhale, reach. We're going to be doing some mat Pilates today. No equipment needed other than a mat if you have one. Everything we're going to do is down on the mat here. If you want, you can try and take some of these movements from a chair or even standing if that serves your body better. Exhale, roll up. One more here. Inhale, exhale, reach all the way through. Inhale, exhale, roll back up. Awesome. Staying nice and tall, core is tucked in, like you're putting on that tight pair of pants. I'm going to take my shoulders, my hands to my shoulders, and I'm just going to rotate to one side. Bring it back. Rotate to the other side. I'm getting some of that movement through my upper spine here. A place where we don't always get to experience that movement throughout our day. Maybe that's a place that we hunch a lot during the day. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. We're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth as we move here. Let's do one more on each side. Twist. Back to center. Final side here, we twist. And back to center. Awesome. Release that. We're gonna reach opposite pinky to opposite foot. Extend long. Crunching down into this. Slowly come on up. Let's go opposite side. Same thing. Reach. And roll on up. Other side again. Reach. And slowly come on up. Just continuing to get that stretch throughout the legs here. This dynamic movement. We continue to breathe. Reach. Inhale up. One more each side here. Reach. Final stretch on our right. Final stretch on our left to finish. And roll on up here. Awesome. We are going to take it on our mat. Hands are going to be right behind those thighs. My heels are planted. My core is tucked in. I'm going to continue to engage that core throughout this entire workout here. I'm squeezing all of the muscles from my knee all the way up to my shoulder here. I'm going to go into a little cat-cow movement seated here. So I'm going to dip that back. letting that spine arch, that neck drops down to chest, and then going to my cow. Extend, look towards the ceiling, open up that chest, hands stay right behind the thighs. Again, arch that back, and extend up to the ceiling. Remember, this is just our warm-up. We're just getting moving, getting that blood flowing, getting movement in those joints. Flow through this at whatever pace works for you. Breathing while we're moving here. Continuing to set the intentions for our workout today as we flow through these movements here. One more. Arch that back down. And bring it on up. Awesome. We are going to go into our 100 prep here. So you're going to slowly roll on down, vertebrae by vertebrae, down to seated. My arms are going to rest just by my sides here, planted into the ground. I'm going to set my breath right here. Breathing in through the nose, big out through the mouth. Pushing that breath down into my stomach. Feeling that chest rise. And collapse. That belly opens up. And that belly goes down. One more deep breath in. And breath out. I'm going to bring my arms up. Long here. All I'm going to do, really simple, using just my body strength, not my momentum, I'm going to slowly come up to a seated half curled position here, kind of rolled up just off my shoulders. The rest of my spine is pressing to the ground. And then we're going to go back. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Try and inhale. Exhale, lower down. Awesome. 3 more times here. Reach. Squeeze. Don't strain that neck. Really try and work that core here. Squeeze that belly. And release. Let's do it again. Roll up, reach. Squeeze that core. Release. Final time here. Let's do it. Come up. This time you're going to come up and hold. Hold. Breathe. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do it again. Right back into it. Up. Hold. Squeeze that belly. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Release. This time we're going to add those arm pumps. Roll it up. 5 on our inhale. 5 for our exhale. In through that nose. Inhale 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Roll on down. Rest for just a moment. We're going to roll back up. Again, inhale. For 5, exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Breathe with it. There you go. 4. 3. 2. With your exhale, come on down. Release that, guys. We have one more round of that here. Let's do it one more time. Come on up. Inhale for 5 beats. 5 bounces. Exhale for 5 pulses with those arms. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale 5. 5. Breathe. Squeeze that core. Feel that belly firing up. Spine is pressed into the ground. One more time. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. And release. Arms come up. Awesome. Breathe here. Arms are going to come by the side. Find that breath again like we were started with. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And then we come up just with that belly strength. Maybe holding onto the back of those thighs if it's helpful. We're going to roll on up here to our seated position. Alrighty. We're going to work with a curled back here. So I'm sitting back and I'm coming back up, okay? Sitting back a bit. Coming back up. I'm not using my neck. I'm trying to work through my core. Squeeze those legs together here. My thighs are squeezing together as best as I can. And up. Remember, throughout this, we're squeezing core, squeezing thighs, squeezing glutes, and breathing all while we do it. Everything throughout this whole chain is engaged. And up. Let's keep going. Roll it back. And up. If you feel like that's too easy, take those arms away. See if you can go back without those arms. Roll, unroll. Roll that spine. Unroll it. Feel those core, all those core muscles firing up here, working hard to maintain our movements. If you can't do that without your hands, keep your hands there. Let's just do 3 more here. Bring it up. 2 more. On this final one, we are gonna flow all the way down. Arms are gonna meet the mat. We're gonna work on our rollover prep here. Alrighty, hands, arms, pressing down into the ground, maintaining contact. We're pushing through that core, through that spine, into the ground. My legs come up. I point my toes. Legs go long. We're going to do circles here, okay? So we're going to circle, close them bottom, and bring them to the top. Okay, just like that. Open, circle, close. Feel that core. No bridges under that back, right? Pressing that spine towards the ground. Trying to really keep that belly, those arms, all of that is engaged. Our arms are helping us balance, helping us move through this range of motion. Exhaling and inhaling as we flow. Each circle gets an exhale and an inhale. 3 more here. Bring it together. Legs are as long as they can be. Bring them together. 1 more time. And together. I'm going to drop just 1 foot. Opposite foot stays long. We are going to do circles on the ceiling with that toe. Imagine you're drawing little concentric circles here into the ceiling. Pressing, circling. Again, I'll give you an option if this starts to feel too easy. Try and press, slowly rolling up into that bridge position here, squeezing that core, squeezing those glutes, doing our little circle here with those legs, or you stay planted. Circle for 3, for 2. Inhale and exhale with these circles for 1. Good. Keep that leg up. Other leg comes to meet it. That leg drops down. Second leg, here we go. We have circles here. Drawing those circles into the ceiling. Little concentric circles, keeping everything nice and tight, right? So my hips, my body's not rocking. It's all about that leg movement, right? Driving towards the ceiling. Again, you want that extra challenge. You push up into that bridge position. Feel that glute working. Feel that core working. Try and maintain a nice long line. Everything's tucked and strong here. We got 3. We have 2. We have 1. Drop. First leg comes to meet it. Second round here, let's push up or keep it planted. I encourage you, if that first round staying planted was too easy, try this extra option here. Maybe you take it slower. Maybe you really try and control inhaling and exhaling with each circle. Do what's going to challenge you here. Keeping those arms pressed down into the ground, maintaining contact here. 3, 2, and 1. Drop, release, meet those legs. Drop that first leg, second leg's turn to work here. Circles again. Once again, take it with whatever challenge works for you today. So maybe that bridge position is perfect. That's going to be that challenge. Maybe you stay planted. Feel that spine pressing into the ground. Core is strong. Leg is strong. Feeling that little circle here as we move, as we flow. Pressing those arms into the ground. We got 3 and 2 and 1. Drop, release. First leg comes up to meet. Second leg drops down. Final round here. Circles. Again, this is your final round of this movement. Final round to work hard here with this movement. So pick whichever option is going to be the most difficult, most challenging, and hopefully most fun for you today. Pilates is such a celebration of how our bodies can move, how we get to move our bodies. So I encourage you to move and explore these movements and celebrate how you can move here. 3, 2, 1, drop, leg meets. First leg drops, second leg, it's ready to go. We're pushing up and off, driving those hips, little controlled circles here, right? Everything is very controlled, drawing into that ceiling, that little circular pattern here as we flow through these movements. You got 4, 3, we got 2, and 1. Good, leg comes to meet, leg drops down together, hands behind our thighs. We're gonna roll up to our seated position here. We're gonna work on a little rolling prep, okay? So hands can be right behind your thighs, or if it's better, they can be right at your ankles. What you're gonna do, we're gonna, 2 options here. You can either stay here and reach forward and come on up, or the slightly more advanced motion that we can do is a roll on back and a roll back up. Okay, so your options, like I said, you can reach forward or roll and roll up. Roll and roll up. Keeping those hands on those ankles or behind those thighs, whatever is the most comfortable for you today. Coming up. Let's do one more. Squeeze that core all the way up. Perfect. We are going to do our single leg stretch here. Alrighty, so holding that ankle or right behind the thigh, we are going to stretch one leg long. If you can, balance off the ground. Otherwise, you can keep one foot planted here, extending it long. Good, let's bring that leg in. Let's go opposite side. Extend long. Hold it. Breathe. Feeling that stretch. You can always keep that leg bent a little bit if you need a little extra support there, or you keep it long. And bring it back in. Let's go first side again. Extend it long. This is challenging our core. This is challenging our flexibility. It's challenging a lot of different things here. That balance, all sorts of stuff. And release. Second leg, reach. Hold if you can. Release. One more time each leg. Reach it long. Breathe, release. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert at this. I don't have all that great flexibility all the time. I can get tight in my hamstrings, so take whatever motion feels best here, right? For your body today, Maybe you did a hard workout yesterday. Find kind of what works best, all right? You can stay with those progressions, or our next kind of step here would be both legs at once, extend long, my hamstrings are tight, and bring it together. Extend long, hamstrings tight. Woo! There we go. Let's do one more. Out and hold this time if you can. Otherwise, you can always just do a V-sit position and hold that V-sit, squeezing that core, doing a slight stretch here. We got 3. We have 2. We have 1. Bring it in. Release. Let's bring it back to that cat-cow series just for a little stretch. Hands behind those thighs. And stretch. Arch it back. And stretch. One more. Reach. Stretch. Roll it up. Stretch. Let's go back. Rolling down. Slowly into that position. Awesome. We're going to squeeze that core here. I'm going to slide my mat over just a tiny bit. Alrighty, press that back into the ground. One knee, we're going to again do some stretching for our legs here. One leg is going to pull in, and then we're going to switch other leg. My upper back, my shoulders are just a little bit off the mat here, and I switch. And I switch. See if you can speed it up here a little bit. As soon as you feel that full stretch, full grab of those legs, we switch and switch and switch. Good, just like that. Love it. Keep going. We have 4. We have 3. We have 2. And 1. And done. Let's try both legs here. Close. Extend them top. We're stretching the back of those legs again. Reach and close. Reach and close. Take your time with it. Breathe into these motions. Reach and close. Reach and close. We have 3. Feel that core work. 2. We have 1. And done. Awesome. Perfect, guys. Great. So, we are going to, excuse me, we're going to do that knee tuck, but I want you to try an extended leg this time. So, before we did a knee tuck in, now we're going to do a long leg, switch, long leg, switch, long leg, switch, long leg. Feeling that stretch, getting deeper as we move here. Legs go as long as you can. Maybe there's a slight bend in that knee. If it's more comfortable, try and really control. For 4. For 3, we breathe. For 2, one more. 1, and done. Knees tuck in. Head hangs heavy. Let that neck relax, like that core relax just for a moment here. We're going to drop our knees to one side and to the other side. I'm pressing my thighs together here, pushing through that chain, just getting some movement in that lower back here as I shift side to side. Breathing in through my nose, exhaling through my mouth as we do this motion. And all these motions that we're doing, right? So my upper body, I can be out in this long T position, but I'm trying to really keep everything nice and controlled. Just that lower body is kind of rocking, hip rock back and forth. Awesome. 3. For 2. One more. One. Awesome. So we're going to go into kind of our corkscrew prep here. So our knees are going to, again, tuck in, and we're going to do circles here, okay? So we're going to circle, down, out, around, close, other direction. So if you started clockwise, then counterclockwise. Clockwise, into counterclockwise. Moving with it. Flowing through these motions here. This should feel really good on that low back, kind of having time just to get some movement into that lumbar spine, into that sacrum, through that pelvis. Knees are staying bent, staying tucked at the top. As we rotate around, tuck it in, rotate around, tuck it in. One more each direction. Squeeze that core, pull it in. Other way, squeeze that core, pull it in. Squeeze those knees towards that chest, rolling up just a tiny bit. And release. Awesome. All right, we are gonna slowly curl on up here into our seated position. We're gonna go into a little stretch, kind of like we did at the beginning there. Alrighty, we are gonna go long legs, wide V position, out into a T with my arms. I'm gonna rotate, reach, and center. Rotate, reach, and center. Feel that rotation through our upper back, through our thorax as we move here. We got 4. 2. Last one, and done. Awesome, guys. We are gonna find our way back to our mat. This time we are gonna be on our bellies here, okay? On our bellies. Our hands are gonna be right by our shoulders. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on some extension with that back. So, using mostly that back, maybe a little bit of that those hands to support. I'm gonna roll up and down. So exhale, inhale down. Exhale up, squeeze and down. You might not be able to get very far off the ground, and that's perfectly okay. Just move to whatever position you can get to. Exhaling as you lift, inhale as you lower. Squeeze that back, squeeze that core, squeeze those glutes. Pushing up, hold, release. Awesome, we got 2 more, just like that. We have 1 more, just like that. And lower, awesome. My hands can be on my mat. I can rest my forehead on my mat here. I'm gonna pull my legs in. 2, 1, release down. 3, 2, pulse, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, trying to kick my butt with my heel here. Release. 3, 2, 1, release. A lot of these movements you can also practice standing, balanced, holding onto a wall perhaps if you don't want to get up and off the ground. Three, 2, 1. One more. We have 3, 2, 1. Last side. 3, 2, 1. Release. Also, my hands come behind my back here. If you can, you interlace those fingers. Breathing here, finding an inhale. As we inhale, we reach towards those toes. Exhale, lower. Face goes on the opposite side. Returning to that butterfly position in the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop that head. Squeeze that back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Try and bring those elbows towards each other. And drop them down. Again, elbows towards each other. And drop. One more time, elbows towards each other. And drop. Awesome. Hands right next to those shoulders. We push up. Shift back. Coming up from that lying position, we are going to go to a seated position here. All right. Hands can come beside those thighs. Back to our little seated position here. All right, I'm going to inhale. Pivot back a little bit. Exhale, come back up. Long arms. Inhale, sit back. Exhale. Come on up. Again, inhale. And exhale. Rely on those core muscles here. Squeeze those legs together. 2 more. Final time with this inhale, we roll all the way down to our hook lying position here. Legs are going to tuck in towards that chest. Alrighty. 1 at a time, I'm going to have my leg go into that bicycle position. Opposite side, push up, extend long. Right now I'm doing a flexed foot. Notice I push, I extend, I pull in. Push, extend, pull in. We will see the same motion in our side lying position in just a few minutes here. Push, extend that leg, drive it in. 4. We have 3. 2 more. Last one. Let's try it. Reverse position. Now point the toe. Reach long. Pull it in. Push. Reach long. Pull it in. So it's the reverse of that motion we just did. Now we're pointing our toe rather than flexing that foot. Reach long. Push up. Pull it in. Reach long. Squeeze that core. Arms pressing into the ground. Reach. Pull, reach, and pull. We have 2 more. Last one. This side extends. Drop those feet. We're going to go tuck that pelvis under. Feel that little curvature. Then 1 by 1 those vertebrae come up and off that mat. Up and back down the same way. Slow roll down. All the way to the sacrum. Roll that up, off, push up, vertebrae by vertebrae, and roll it on down again, vertebrae by vertebrae. 2 more. Lift. And lower. 1 more, lift. This time try and bring that leg up, lower down, opposite foot, push up, leg goes long, lower down. One more each side here. Drive it up, leg goes long, lower down. One more, drive it up, leg goes long, and lower. Roll up, knees tuck in. We got 5 inhales, 5 exhales, 5 inhales. One more time. Bounce those arms. 2 and 1. Awesome. You can stay with that motion or we advance. Inhale here. Exhale. Extend long. Control it. Reach long. Close it in here. Reach it long. Close. We have 4. Upper back's off the ground. 3. 2. Or you're bouncing. 5 inhales, 5 exhales. 1. We close. We roll on down. We are going to come onto our side here. Hand is planted. Other hand supports that head. Press that neck into the ground here. Both legs are going to reach and lower. Reach. I'm not getting a ton of movement here. I'm trying to push up. Reach as high as I can. Lower it down. Reach as high as I can. Breathing with it. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I said, that motion's going to come back. Slowly draw that leg up. Extend it long. Flex the heel. Try and get longer than that leg. Roll it up. Extend. Push that heel. Extend it long. Keep going. Pull it up. Extend that leg. Push. Release. Keep going. Pull. Push through. Extend. Release. Pull up. Push. Extend. Release. 1 more. Pull. Push. Extend. Longer. Release. We're going to do the opposite way. Push. Extend to the top. Release. And close. Push through the heel. If you need to, you can always balance with that hand. Extend long. Drop it. Extend. Release. Push. Extend. Drop. Release. 1 more. Push. Extend. Drop. Release. Top legs comes across. Lift and lower. Squeeze and lower. Working on that adductor motion. Squeeze that internal thigh area. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. We got 3 and 2 and 1. Dribble that basketball. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Circles. If circles are too boring, write your name. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg goes long. Walk those feet. Walk them back and forth. Again, balance with the opposite hand if you need to, or hands here. 4, 3, 2. Clap those hands to get those feet together. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Opposite side, we switch here. Same thing on this side. You're ready. We pull, lift, and lower. Squeeze those legs, lower them down just like that. Love it. Control this breath. 2 more. Last one. And lower. Pull. Extend. Heel. goes long. Pull it up, extend, heel stays long. Flex and push through that, trying to get that top leg longer than the bottom leg here at the end of this motion. That's your goal here. Push, release, one more. Pull, extend, release, and drop. Reverse of that. Push, extend down. Heel, push, toe, extend down. Heel, push, toe, extend down. One more. Heel, push, toe extends down. Our top leg comes across. We lift, we lower. We work again on those adductors. Lower, lift, and lower. Lift. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, circles. Circle it out here. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg goes long. Little walk here. Walk back and forth. Squeeze that core. Use those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clap those feet. Get them clapping together. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. We come to our quadruped position. Guys, we're getting ready to cool ourselves down here. Final few movements we're going to do. Hands and knees. Arm goes long, crunches in. Opposite leg goes long, crunch it in. Let's do both at the same time. Reach, add a little crunch in the center. Reach, crunch center. Reach, crunch center. Good, breathe. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Other side. Arm reaches, leg reaches. Together, let's do it. Reach and crunch. Reach, crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, rock up onto those toes. Sink back in those heels. Push back up. Sink back. Push. Squeeze that core. Sinking and pushing to the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees go as wide as the mat here. Slowly working our way into our child's pose stretch here. Walking those arms long. Stretching it out here. 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Shift forward. Hands can meet and match our lower body, or they can alternate it. Reach and extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Together. Swim it out here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that. Stretch that heel towards your butt. We are cooling down. Letting that heart rate come down. Letting our bodies feel good. Release, opposite side. Stretch that out. Release. Push up. Plank position. Sink back. Rock forward. If you want, you do a half push up. Sink back. Let's do 2 more. Sink. And stretch. 1 more. Sink. And stretch it back. Awesome, guys. It is right about 11:45 here. Thank you so much for joining me. Always fun to do new things.